Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to Unplugged. I'm Amanda and this is Kristen. We are digital marketers that are here to share all of our tips, tricks, lessons, failures with you guys and talk a little bit more about what has been storming the internet.
Mm, that's a loaded.
Yes.
Yes, like Amanda said, I am Kristen. After my breast cancer diagnosis, I realized it really put my life into perspective that everybody else was raising my kids and not me. And I sat my husband down and was like, I can't do this anymore. I want to be home. Don't want to miss the moments anymore. And I left a very, very high demand food industry career, I guess, that I had had for 17 years. And I didn't have a plan. I just knew I wanted to be home in the carpool line, making snacks and all the things. And back then, really multi-level marketing was kind of the only path for a stay-at-home mom. And so I dove headfirst into that. I built two very successful businesses until I didn't resonate with the business model from expecting others to do the work that I was doing to not so much behind the products, all of that type of stuff, to last summer 2023, I saw a friend that was talking about digital marketing, digital products, and how she was making a crap ton of money. And of course, my ears opened and I was like, what?
Yeah.
All I knew is that I had a Wi-Fi signal and a dream, and I was willing to try anything not to have to go back or get a second job. And fast forward, here I am doing a podcast.
It's quite
Like
wild.
life has taken a complete different path. And so just I'm glad to be here.
Yes. And so I've been a stay-at-home mom now for 11 years. I actually quit before I even had my son. And it was never in the plan for me to be a homeschool mom. But here we are now. A lot of things changed after the pandemic. And I have always had an entrepreneurial spirit. Once I became a stay at home mom, I started a resume writing business. And then I moved to opening up a boutique making custom shirts and tumblers after we finally settled down. My husband was a submariner for 20 years. And so we moved all over the country. And when we finally settled, I said, it's time for me to do something fun. And that hobby actually ended up turning into a full business, especially during the pandemic, which was a blessing and a curse because I am a one woman show and there's a lot of overhead with a boutique. So I was spending $1,000 a year on digital products, whether it was designs or planners or social media templates. And I said, whoa, there's something to this. So I decided I really wanted to try to make digital products work. And especially we travel all the time in our RV most of the year. And so I can't actually be making shirts when we're on the road. And then, so fast forward to last year, I started hearing all about digital marketing courses that were teaching you how to actually sell anything and market better digital products. And I said, I need to get on this. So here I am now. And it's been a blessing because I no longer am hurting my back pressing all of the t-shirts and trying to keep up with orders. So here we are now podcasting about it. It's so crazy.
That's so awesome. Yeah. So we're going to be bringing you all weekly episodes where we're going to be pulling back the curtain on what it really takes to build a thriving online business. We're not going to hold anything back. It's going to be the good, bad, and the ugly, and a
Yes.
whole lot of amazing content.
Yes, yes. So excited for this. So, you might be wondering what actually is digital marketing. And it really is learning how to market anything, right? So it could be a digital product, which is what we love, right? Physical products, services, coaching, mentorship. It's literally learning how to market on all of the social media platforms using online, right? Everybody is online. And especially with digital products, it's instant, right? We live in an instant world. Everyone
Yep.
wants it right now, right? So digital products, it's an instant digital download, but really digital marketing is just using online platforms to market. Email marketing and all that encompasses so many things.
Yeah. I mean, how many times have you submitted your name and your
Yes.
email and you're like, oh my gosh, where is it? Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Yeah. Yes. Where's my receipt? I want
Yes.
it.
I want access now. Come on,
Yes.
let's do it. Yeah.
Yes.
It's definitely taken, or given the opportunity to every individual, but I guess since we're women, I'll go ahead and we're both moms, but it's given a new light and to moms,
Mm-hmm.
women that want to provide for the family, but also want to be there for all the things, right?
Yeah.
Because if you learn it the right way, you're not glued to your phone.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. It's definitely been great for us because as a mom and a homeschool mom, we do travel from like March to December in our RV. And it gives me the freedom to still bring in extra money and even take extra trips as a stay at home mom, right? That we wouldn't have been able to take. And it's giving me such an opportunity to make a full-time income from home, which I never thought would be possible, unless I was in a network marketing or, you were like a higher level up in a network marketing. And
mhm.
it's so much better because it's your own business. And it's really helped our family tremendously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard something today, and I know I sent you the link, but she was talking about the one thing that millionaires and billionaires, everything that
Yes.
they have in common is they have invested in
Yes.
a business.
Yep.
And when I think about how you and I both got started, when we invested in the digital marketing course,
Mm-hmm.
that is our first path to whatever that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not sure if that makes sense, but it doesn't matter if you lose your house tomorrow, if you lose your car or anything like that, but if you have the knowledge and the skills, you have everything inside of you that you
Yes.
rebuild
Yeah.
whatever that is.
Yes.
Have that spirit and that grit.
Yeah, because they were saying that 70% of them, like you said, they didn't, she was thinking, well, most of them probably inherited that money, right?
Yep.
But they didn't. They actually invested in themselves. And when you invest in yourselves to learn these skills, they're all self-made millionaires. I think what was it, 68% of them were self-made, or was it the 70%? I can't remember, but a high amount.
It was a
Yeah, it was a
large
large
percentage, enough
number.
for you to go share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that you are a self-made millionaire. I mean, that's kind of huge to think that that many people that are millionaires are self-made. They did it themselves, figuring out themselves with their own business. And I think that is something that we need to think about. You have to have that entrepreneurial spirit and want to figure it out and the will to be able
Mhm.
to become a millionaire, right? Like you have to sit there and be disciplined to do that, especially if it's your own company.
Yeah. And I really think that because people always want to know, like, what is the difference between like affiliate,
Mm-hmm.
um, I want to say digital products, affiliate, and multi-level marketing. So the
Right.
only thing that I can say, right, when you do affiliate links, you're sharing like Amazon, you're sharing your outfits, your skincare, anything that you can make a commission on.
Right.
I have lots of those. I think that's great. Digital products, usually you've created them, you have all the things going and it's 100% profit. I
Mm-hmm.
also read something today that in multi-level marketing, which is so true, they tell you to build a brand, but they own your brand,
Right.
right? We
Yeah.
all know the network marketer companies, they're leaving, they're going to affiliates, these
Yeah.
individuals that have built these huge, massive teams, and then all of a sudden
It's gone.
it's gone and you're like searching and fumbling. I am not trying to say or discourage anybody from being a part of
Oh
a
yeah.
network
No.
marketing
Yeah.
company, but think about, don't put all your baskets or what eggs
All your
in that
eggs in all one
basket,
basket. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Having multiple streams of income. So do affiliates, do digital products, monetize your Facebook, reviews, all of that type of stuff. And that's what people need to learn
Yes.
is
And
diversifying your
yes.
profile. Is that what it's called?
Yes. Yep.
Portfolio.
Diversifying your portfolio. Yeah. And speaking of all that, like maybe we should talk about some terms that you'll hear. We really focus on now digital products, even though that digital marketing encompasses everything. So there's a lot of terms that you are going to hear thrown around that maybe you don't know. So the first one is master resale rights. You'll see MRR, which is basically it's a done for you digital product that you get to resell for 100% profit, which is awesome. And then there's PLR, private label rights, which are things like ebooks, journals, templates, anything you can think of really that you could make in Canva, and you would go in and edit it to your brand. So that's the one cool thing with some of these digital products is you can actually brand it to yourself, change the words, add things about you and make it your own. And it's basically like 95% done, and you're just going in and changing it, and you can still resell it for 100% profit, which is
Yep.
amazing. Um,
Yep.
and there are affiliate links in the digital product world too, where a lot of people might create a digital product and then you can share it and make a profit from that too. And it's normally like 60 to 80% profit, which is a huge
Huge. Yep.
increase. But, because when you are selling with like a multi level marketing company, it's like 35%, 20%. I mean, I know there's some that do 10%.
5%.
Yeah, like it's hardly anything at all, right? And a lot of times digital products they can be higher ticket items.
Mhm.
So when you're making 80% of that or 100% of that, it's kind of crazy when you
Yeah.
get that.
Yes. I knew I loved Canva. I
Yes.
never realized the power of
Mhm.
Canva or digital products. I didn't understand that, I didn't understand what done for you products were. I
Right.
didn't
Yes.
understand that, there are courses out there that you could make profit that you didn't create that are
Yeah.
amazingly put together. I always think about it, it's like a college course, it's like a college recruiter, right?
Hmm.
So you're telling the individual, this is what you need. You're a college recruiter and you're giving them a college level, e-course.
Right. Except you can't sell that college course again.
No, correct. Yeah,
Get your
yeah,
money
yeah.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
you're
in
right.
fact, it's funny. The college that I live by, I'm in Tennessee. UT's right down the street, and I got um a catalog, and I saw a digital marketing course. It was like
Oh
an
yeah.
8 or 10 week course, and it was $6,500.
University of Texas has one. It's a 12-week course. And I showed it to Mark and I was like, I'm floored at how much. I
Yes.
believe it was over, I think it was $12,000.
Wow. Yeah. Look at that. It's insane.
Yeah.
And I love that these courses are well, I only stand behind one course. I know you do as well.
Yes.
You've got to find the right one. But they're so well put together to really teach you everything that these courses would teach you, at college, but probably even more because they're teaching you, different streams of income that you
Yeah.
can create.
The one thing I love about the course that we both stand behind, DWA, Digital Wealth Academy, it is constantly being updated. We've
Yes.
already gone through 3 updates.
Yes. Yep.
And I think that that's really important when you're thinking about, what the difference, if you're interested, and you're Googling, like, where do I start? Where do I do all of that type of stuff? You want to make sure, in my opinion, that it is a self-paced course because everybody's going to learn different. You
Hmm.
want to be able to know that it is going to have lifetime access and updates
Yep.
and that it has a platform that is easily accessible. Those
Yes.
are kind of like my 3 key
Yep.
things. You're
And
not waiting for your mentor to update,
yes,
you know.
yes, and you don't have to pay extra money either,
Correct.
right? When it's updated, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's always new people and coaches and experts coming in to help you and,
Mhm.
run different master classes, which is nice because you can hop on there live and be within the community and ask questions on these live master classes to these experts in the field already.
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and I'm going to ask you a question because I'm pretty sure everybody here is like, but what have you done with the course? Right? That's
Yes.
kind of like everybody wants to know, but are you just reselling the course, Amanda, or are you actually creating? I
Yes.
know the answer, but I guarantee you our
Yes.
listeners want to know.
Yes. So, can you make good money just reselling the course? And some people do, sure. But my whole goal is to be able to create my own products, my own presence and brand and stuff to teach people in this space where I excel in. And so that is what I have been working on currently. And it's been great because you can learn these skills and now craft and create your own products and offers that nobody else is going to have because it's yours, which
Mhm.
is the key to all this. And I think a lot of people miss that step and thought when they get this, they think, I'm just going to buy this course and they don't go through it or learn anything. Or maybe they're, a lot of people do just buy it and resell it to help people. These are wonderful skills that you can learn. But for me, I really want to create my own stuff and be known for me, Amanda. So that's an exciting thing that has come from this.
Yeah.
And I know you are creating so many different products.
Some days I wake up and I'm like, like the other day, I was making a post and I was like, well, what offer am I going to drive it to? And I was like, oh, wait, I need to create, something that talks about the offer. Next thing I know, I'm like knee deep in Canva. I have created, like a 10 question Google Drive. I created the other day, like a caption framework.
Mhm,
I love sharing what I have learned
mhm.
and I do. I think I create something new almost every single day. I've done
That's awesome.
videos,
Yeah,
really trying to, although I love reselling the course
I do too.
for the simple fact that I know the individual that buys it is going to learn the same foundation. I
Yes.
would say like the course is, um, the lead actor or
Mhm,
actress. And as
mhm,
their mentor, I'm the
mhm.
supporting role. I'm
Yeah.
there really to answer questions if they're feeling stuck, if they need, sometimes people need different
Yeah.
things to pull creativity out to support, right? Because
Mhm.
everybody that starts doesn't always have the confidence to show
Right.
up, like to do a live masterclass. Like, what is digital marketing?
Hmm.
How can I help you?
Yes.
All the things. And so knowing that they have the foundation, it's easier to build off of that
Yes.
versus, okay, tell me what you know. What
Right.
did you Google last night?
Right.
Uh, let's unpack that YouTube video and,
Yes.
it's
What
like,
did you ask ChatGPT?
yeah,
What did they come up with?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that you and I are both building communities on Facebook
Hmm.
and sharing every single day with people that want to know, that people
Yeah.
that are in this space, and really just building that community. Because when you do start a digital marketing business, digital product specifically, you're the sole owner.
Oh, yeah.
And it can be kind of lonely sometimes.
It
But
can.
now that, we have that community aspect,
Hmm.
it kind of gives that network marketing feel
It
because
is.
a lot of people join for community.
Yep. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
But because you're not building teams or anything, we're literally all in this together and helping each other build our
Yeah.
business, which is great. And the best thing about this is it can be anything, right? Whatever your niche is. It could be, I have girls that are making wedding itinerary planners, and one loves organizing and decluttering. So she's building a whole brand around that. It can really be anything that you want. That once you learn these skills, then you can create these products that go with it and
Yeah.
create a community that will help you build on that and really share.
Yeah. You just think like, what are you good at and what problem can you solve for somebody else?
Yes. Yep.
I know that I was watching, before this, I was watching a content creator that is using her social media, and creating digital products for a brand around her son that has autism, right? Because
Yes. Yep.
that's such,
Yeah.
just things that have worked for her, things, and so she's sharing,
Yep.
and just like you said, I have a lady that I'm working with that's about to get married. I'm like, when you're done with this, tell me you're going to make a digital product,
Yes.
or, you know, how to plan a wedding by yourself. I have
Yes.
another, I mean, it's really whatever you can help somebody, like cooking, right?
Oh, yeah.
Who would have ever thought? I mean, sharing recipes, it's all digital marketing. It's a digital
Yeah.
product. You're delivering a recipe to them,
Yep.
meal plans
I know it. It's a big thing. One of the girls in DWA that talks about how I think she's made $500,000 selling a
from the
$3
Facebook group
from
for
a
cooking,
Facebook group, from a cooking
$3 recipe.
a $3 recipe. And
Yep.
that is the power of learning the skills to be able to share with other people and building these communities.
Yep.
It's just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
The
Yeah,
potential is there. You
yeah,
just have to be willing to learn and put in the work.
that is
And if
key.
somebody tells you that it does not take work,
They're lying.
that's them trying to sell you something.
Yes.
And I think that's the honest part that you and I will bring. We work every
Yes.
single day.
Yeah.
And
Every
especially when you're just starting out, because you're watching the modules and learning, you're
Mhm.
going to spend even more time.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
that's just the reality of it.
It is. It takes a while to really build in because you don't know what you're doing when you're first starting off. And it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of patience to show up every single day, sometimes without seeing results. And I think that is where a lot of people quit is when they've been at this for a month, maybe 2 months, and still haven't seen results. And that was one thing we talked about before we were started is it took me 46 days to make my first sale. And I think you were 45, right? And
Yep.
that was
I
literally,
had a I had one sale like first, like within like 12 days,
yeah,
but then I went 45 days after that,
yeah,
crickets,
yeah. And it
nothing. No
happened.
one was interested. No one was listening to me. I was probably doing it all wrong, but still.
Yeah, I know I
I
was.
was very messily showing up and still doing it.
Yes, yes. So it's important to continue to persevere, keep going, but it's also important to realize that when you are showing up, if something isn't working, to
Mm-hmm.
pivot, switch your strategy, go talk to somebody that's been doing this. Make sure you have a mentor to help you. I did not have a mentor when I started out, and I was fumbling all over the place. And for
Yeah.
me, I've had businesses myself through over the last decade, but I wasn't even marketing those properly. So this was kind of a whole new thing for me
Mhm.
with creating content and showing up literally every single day. But I saw the potential and I was like, I know this is working for people that I know. I just need to figure this out. And so continuing to show up and pivoting when it wasn't working was key
Yeah.
to all of this.
And I think we should have a whole episode on how many pivots we've
Yes.
done.
Oh my goodness. So, so many. Oh my
Some
goodness.
days I wake up and I'm like, oh, yeah, that didn't work.
Yeah.
And so
Yes.
but it is, you're so right. I'm glad you brought it up. It's recognizing that you can't keep doing the same thing
Yeah.
and expect a result.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And it's a hard thing when you're doing it and you are like, okay, well, this isn't, I have so many people that are like, I've been doing this and I can't figure it out. So I always try to like dig deeper, and find out, well, what
Mhm.
are you actually doing? Sometimes you have to really look in to yourself and be critical, and say, well, maybe I wasn't actually doing what I thought I was doing, and following these steps. And that's what Kristen and I want to do is help people starting out, pivot and help them learn to, come
Yep.
up with a strategy that works for them. And I think that's another thing is that what works for somebody else may not work for you and what you're doing. So sometimes, for me, I know Kristen makes a ton of amazing content all the time with her videos. I am not a video person. I was doing it while I got burnt out. And now I have a completely different strategy of really reaching out to people in groups and building talking to people on Reddit, which is a very slept on platform. But, you got to think about what is going to work for you so you're not going to quit, you know,
Hmm.
and how are you going to be able to commit to show up every day without quitting?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So hopefully, I think maybe we should wrap it up and tell people how
yes.
they can find us. I don't
Yes.
know. You tell me.
Yes. So we both have communities on Facebook. Mine is digital marketing for newbies, and yours is the
The Digital Corner Collective.
Digital Corner Collective. So we will have those links listed below. And also, we'll have our links for you to contact us if you'd like, and
Yes.
kind of learn a little bit more about what we offer and how to actually get started in digital marketing and selling digital products, or maybe you have a business and want to learn how to expand on that, whatever it is, so you can be more free for your time. Yeah, we would love to help you.
Yes. Well, we look forward to bringing you another episode and have a great day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.